Oh my God, I'm 50 and I finally figured out self-love. It's not about perfection, it's about being raw, real, and authentic, and embracing who we are. So I dare you to join me on this journey. I'm Tina, and you're watching Unfiltered Self-Love.
Let's talk about fear. Fear's not necessary. It's only necessary if we're being chased, we're being attacked, we're being, right? The normal amount of fear. Fear of doing something, fear of people not liking you, or fear, anything around that it prohibits us from moving forward in our life. So, example, we're doing these videos, we're posting, and it's fear of what people are going to think and what people are going to say about you. It doesn't matter what they think or what they say. It has nothing to do with you. None of your business how they think or what they say. It's what you think and how you want to progress and how you want to move forward in your own life. We have our own hang-ups and things we work through and things we see saying, oh yeah, this can be improved, or oh yeah, I think I'm really scared to go put myself out there, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because you're showing up and taking away that fear. I have a friend who did a tarot reading for me, and one of my cards was fear. Like, she says, this is what's holding you back from getting anything you want in your life. And this was a few months ago. I said, okay, I'm going to actually let go of fear. And she was right. Things started happening. I'm attracting different people. New work comes in. Like, opportunity starts showing itself. And how, you want to know how I did it, right? I just talk about it because that's not what this is, what I'm about. I'm about getting through with you and showing you, and let's experience it together, because that's what life is. It's a bunch of experiences. So what I actually did is, I'm very excited about doing the podcast and doing the show. And I went and I thought, oh God, no, I can't see myself. This is no. And my friends, one of them, he said, he wouldn't let me stop. He wouldn't let me be fearful. He's like, oh, keep going, Tina. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm like, okay. So I kept going where I wanted to quit and I wanted to sit back. And it's your support system that helps get through this fear of. It's so important to have a great support system. People you surround yourself that are constantly saying you can do this, or let's get through this together, or saying it'll be okay. I have my one friend, and she said, God, Tina, you sounded really boring in that video. I'm like, oh my God, I sound boring. Oh my God. And I thought, okay. And she is doing a playwright, so she was saying and directing me a little bit. And I thought, oh, it's just a tweak. And they're just little tweaks that we make in our life. And okay, another thing about fear. I think I mentioned this before. When you're feeling uncomfortable, full of anxiety, I mean, this fear because your life is scary. Like the other day, I just said to people, I'm feeling lost. And it's just, I'm doing things different. Life is a bit scary when you do things different. There's the fear that comes and covers the exciting parts of doing something new and different. So what I did is did it anyway, got up and said, no, I'm going to get through this. I don't care what it is. I call people, and I'm so fearful of asking people something that people I don't know. This is why I was in marketing, not sales. But I did it anyway. And okay, I didn't hear back. And I did hear back. I got a no. Fine. at least I did it. And now I'm comfortable enough to say, okay, I'm going to ask someone else, or I'm going to do this. And that fear slowly lets go because now we built a habit. We built something new. And it's not so fearful anymore because we've already faced it. Kind of like accomplishing the impossible. I've already done it. And I know I can do it. So if someone says, well, that's impossible, I'm going to say, no, it's not, because I did it. That's not impossible. It's like a runner running and they hit the fastest sprint ever. And then a couple years later, someone else beats it and they're the fastest ever. It's the same with our lives. So another type of fear is like people dating, fear of relationships. Fear of getting into something, jumping in, fear of being hurt by somebody else. I say hogwash to all of that. Honestly, it's like you got to go out and live your life. Why hold back? Oh, I'm fearful of getting hurt. Who cares? If you get hurt again, that's on you. What are you doing in your life that you keep continuously getting hurt by people? What is your constant choices and behaviors that are happening with you? I always say, jump in. And if you get hurt, feel it and be alive. Like it's just an alive feeling. It's what humans go through. And what is it that's going to make me stronger at the end? I mean, Kelly Clarkson has that song, Stronger. I do like it. I like rock it out. But yeah, she's right. Just because you got hurt doesn't mean you need to stay in that hurt and then be fearful of the next person. You really have to release that. And it's not easy to do. I'm not saying, oh, just do it. No, it's kind of like someone saying, just go lose weight. Okay. Well, easier said than done. But like, jump in. Who cares of the fear? Just go for it. Like your relationship, you like the person, jump the hell in. Who cares what's going to happen? Just live. And I don't know. I just feel people put all these barriers up. And granted, let me just back up for a sec. If something seriously bad happened to you, like a rape or some big time traumatic experience, I mean, you guys in the military and just traumatic stuff, I'm not talking about that. Those people would definitely need to seek help, professional help, not me. I am just showing you what life can be like. And that stuff I cannot help with. So I'm talking about someone cheated on me. Like my ex-husband, he cheated on me. It was horrible. It was not nice the way I found out. The woman, I found her naked photo on his phone. He left his phone and I looked at it, popped in, and I'm like, oh, he's cheating on me. And that's how I found out. So, I mean, good riddance. Take him. I don't need that. You know what I mean? But that happened, but jumping in and just experiencing life, that's all. I say be yourself. As long as you have a connection with the person, I mean, you really have to like them. If you're not sure about them yet, don't jump in until you are sure. But if you enjoy being with them, I mean, why not? And I know there's this thing about, I've heard it a few places, oh, something better is going to come along. Someone better is going to come along than you. Well, if that's how you feel, don't be with the person. You just let it go and work on yourself. And that's the thing. It's not other people. It's not that person that you really enjoy being with. It's not them. It's you. If you feel, oh, there might be someone else, are you really living? Are you really getting to know the person that you enjoy being with? Are you, I mean, even friendships. I'm not talking about dating or relationship. I'm even talking about friendships and people that you meet, work colleagues. If you really enjoy working with them, then work. And I don't know. I feel that everyone just wants to be connected to somebody. We all want a connection. We're human. We all want to feel loved and appreciated, and we all want to be valued, and we don't want to be cheated on. We don't want to be lied to, like everyone. No one wants that. So why would you do it to somebody else? And I think when I'm saying about relationships and living life fully, I mean, this is part of my self-love to myself, really feeling life and enjoying it. And if I get hurt, how am I going to get through that hurt? I mean, that to me is quite fascinating. How long am I going to stay in that hurt? And how long is it going to take me to get out of it? It's work on yourself. It's figuring out and observing who you are, where you came from, your past hurts and injuries, your habits. Okay, what did you do to cause that person to react in that way? And most of it is not you, it's them, to be honest. But there's this deeper conversation to have with yourself. And I've been through a lot of that big time. So with that brings less fear with people, more confidence in who I am and where I'm going in my life. And my value is experience and enjoy life. And it doesn't have to be, seriously, it doesn't have to be, going to a ball game or traveling to some exotic place. Never that. It's about enjoying and being satisfied with where you are now. I don't care where you live or where you are. I mean, in the whole world, there are people who are actually happy and satisfied where they are. And I know people who haven't even traveled out of their state in the US, right? They haven't traveled outside of it, and they're satisfied and happy with their life and who they are and who they surround themselves with. So it really depends on the person and what your needs are. So I'm a creative. I need excitement. I need something different and new all the time. I need to shift and change because a constant routine bores me after a while. Hence, I don't stick with it. And when I do change, I'm not fearful because it's exciting to me. What fear hits with me is, oh God, what are they going to think? Oh no, am I putting the right effort into whatever I'm doing to get the outcome I want? I mean, even like relationships, it's like, oh, are they really going to like me or do they want me for one thing? When my husband passed and I was ready to date, I'm like, ooh, should I really do this? I'm fearful. I heard the dating world's terrible or scary. It's not the same like it used to be when I was in my 20s. And it's not the same, even though it should be the same. And we all are human. We all want the same things, but it's not the same. But it's the excitement of figuring this out, being curious about people and life. And I don't know, it just has brought me so much joy to let go of that fear. Just let it all